So quick video today, guys, because I wanted to get a video out for you early because I thought this was a pretty cool feature, and a feature that's been talked about since really the iPhone 11 came out or was even announced back in 2019. They talked about a feature where you and I could shoot forward and backwards at the same time with the iPhone 11. And Filmic came on stage. For those of you that have not used Filmic, Filmic Pro is an app on the iPhone, which is probably one of the best apps on the iPhone for shooting video without question. So if you haven't gotten that, go take a look. It's not cheap, definitely worth it. They showcased a feature that allowed on the 11 to record what was happening on the rear-facing camera and the front-facing camera. That was a huge selling point for a lot of people. Well, today it got released. I had thought it was going to be an upgrade of Filmic, but that's not the case. So let's take a look at the new app and see if it works on non-iPhone 11s. So the new Filmic app here is called DoubleTake. I don't know if you guys can see that on my phone. It's like right here. Okay, DoubleTake. I'm gonna put a link in the description so that you guys can go get it. Because honestly, it wasn't that easy to find once I realized that it was released. So anyway, here it is. And I'm doing this on a 10R. We want to check to see if this will actually function on a non-11. So this is a phone not running the current chipset, right? So it's not running the A13, I think it is now. So the previous, the A12. So if we click on this, right, here we go. That's excellent. You'll see here, and I've got it set up because I played with it a little bit. You'll actually see that it's setting up, you know, my rear camera. So there's the camera there and me. So that's kind of cool. You actually see, if you look at the screen here, you'll actually have at the bottom, 3 main icons at the bottom. So you'll see the camera, you'll see like a histogram, and you'll see the actual record button. Now when you guys first turn this on, you won't see that necessarily. And again, this is on a 10R, so this is excellent for those of us that don't have a new 11. So my wife has an 11 Pro, so I can definitely play with this on her, so that's cool. Anyway, so kind of to start off, what you have to do, so in the bottom left hand corner here, you actually see it looks like a camera lens. So if you tap on that, it's going to show you all the available cameras. Now by default, they're not highlighted. So usually just a rear camera may be highlighted, and you're like, why is it only showing me one? And the selfie camera is black and white, so it looks like this. And it's because you have to tap on them to enable them so that it knows what to record. So you can hit confirm here, and of course now you got both. So if I went back in here and disabled the B camera and hit confirm, you'll see that it only shows the front camera. So tap it on that lens. I'm gonna get both. Now before I hit confirm, you can go in the bottom right hand corner inside here, and you can change it 24 frames, 25 frames, 30 frames. And frame rates is going to depend on the actual iPhone that you have. And you have to realize too that because it has to record both cameras at the same time, both cameras have to be able to support that frame rate and resolution. So for instance, on mine, I believe I don't have the option for 4K because of the fact that the 10R has a 1080 front-facing camera, so that shoots 1080 24 on both. As far as I can tell, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Now, the other thing too is that you'll see it has an A and a B camera. So if I wanted, I could turn these both off and say that is my A and that is my B. And then when I confirm, you'll see the selfie camera becomes the big one, and the rear-facing camera becomes the small one. Kind of go back in there and see, nope, want it the other way around. So disable them. This becomes A, that becomes B. Confirm. And we're good to go, which again, super cool. Now there's no way really in here that I can see, is you can tap like these tap to focus areas, but there's no like Filmic features inside it that, you know, you kind of learn to love from Filmic, right? Where that you can change exposures and set log and do all this kind of stuff. So that's not there. It may be something that comes later. That's the hope, right? But let's just do a quick record. So if I just tap this real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Now again, when this starts, it's going to ask a couple things like permission to the camera, permission to audio, stuff like that. So you got to say yes to that or you're going to get nothing. The other thing now, of course, in here is in the top left, this is where you're going to see all the shots, and they come up in pairs if you shot both cameras to be able to record. And nice and simple, you can click and play these if you so choose. Right, there they are. That's nice.
5.
Looking good. Or at the bottom left, there's a little checkbox. So if you tap that, now you can pick these. You'll see 2 of these are selected. If I hit the one beside it, that'll save it straight to the actual camera roll. So I can tap that. You see saving the camera roll. These were fast because they're small. If you hit the one beside it, it's the share button. So it'll come up and ask how you'd like to share this. So airdrop it or anything like that, which is also cool. Email it, Facebook it, whatever. As well as you have the save features back in there too, and any other software that you may have installed onto your iPhone, you may be able to play with as well, which is kind of nice. Last but not least, inside there you will have the nice little trash can. That's also super cool. It's a simple app. It really is. It's a simple app. You know, it's nice. It orients itself properly. So if I switch it like this, it moves around, right? Nice, and so you can see that right there. You'll see everything pop around. It's a Filmic app. You know, Filmic stuff does really well. No complaints with their stuff at all. I just wanted to give you a quick look. And the big thing that I wanted to show you guys today is that it doesn't need an iPhone 11, because I don't have an iPhone 11. It's a 10R, right? So if you have, I don't know if it's a 10. I don't know. Maybe it needs the A12 processor. I don't know. For those of you that have, you know, an iPhone 10 or an 8. Try it out. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys to see if it actually works with those as well, and what camera it kind of stops functioning on, which would be kind of cool. All right, my friends, it's free app from Filmic. All right, yeah, all over that. That's fantastic. I'm gonna put a link to it again, because at least here it was a little difficult to find. Maybe it's just because it's early. It wasn't showing up in the search when I was looking for it. It's called DoubleTake. So off you go. Play with it. The only thing to be concerned with, the only thing is, if you're going to be using this for an interview, which some of you may, it becomes a little awkward, because you know you're going to be sitting here like this, which means the camera is pointing at you this way, and depending on where this person is, interview cameras were not designed to sit in the middle of everybody. That's my opinion, right? They weren't designed to sit there. Can it be used? Sure. Will it look great? I don't know. I don't think so. Whatever. If you have an 11, are you going to have more features? Sure, you'll have the wide, the ultra wide, the telephoto. I have that, which is considered the wide, I guess. But for those of us that are going to use this would have been awesome if it would have came out like 2 weeks ago when I was traveling, because I could have done shots of myself while I was talking, plus get the camera firing the other way about what I was talking about, instead of clicking me, stopping, turning it around, or doing this, and then this, and then this, and then this. That would have been way better. Way better. All right. Anyways, I'm done talking. Short video for you guys today. Filmic DoubleTake. Go get it. You're going to love it. Awesome. Doesn't only work on the 11. Go get it. Put comments down below. I want to know what phone you have and if it's functioning, because then that's good for everybody. Comment away, my friends. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.